Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I wanted to talk on the current state of Destiny 2. Now, for those that don't know, I've been playing Destiny 2. I've been playing, the Destiny, franchise, because it's only 1 and 2. But I have been playing those games since 2014, ever since the first Destiny had released. And I remember when the, beta, when it came out, oh my god, I take that back. I didn't even get a chance to play beta because I think I had got into an argument or something like that and I was mad and I didn't even end up playing the game. I think I waited too long. The beta was over with, so I had to go up to GameStop's when it officially released, bought it. I still remember that day too because a kid was really in line trying to use his school ID to buy a rated M video game. So it was just a very, very eventful time. But Destiny 1, oh my god, was that game amazing, bruh. It was dope. I enjoyed Destiny, bro. 1 to me was just an unstoppable game. I found myself, always playing it. And then when 2 had came out, I was like, bruh, this is it. We're getting 2. They new maps, new everything's, and then I played it, and yeah, it just came off. It honestly came off as another DLC. It didn't really come off they could have just stuck with 1, tweak some graphics, tweak some things, but 2 was just not needed in my opinion. But that's how it was at first. And then it had got to a point in time where I was I found myself playing it again. And this second time around, I had to say, I put so many hours into that game. It was bro, it was crazy. I was playing so much of it. So I'm playing it. I'm literally playing this game probably every night, recording videos, doing stuff, just sitting around, just playing it and things. That was my go-to video game. And then it seemed when Call of Duty Modern Warfare had came out and Fortnite and all these other games, it gave Bungie some ideas, and it overall just made the game completely trash. The game to me, for those that hadn't played it at the start, there was none of that season pass crap. There was no seasons. It was none of that. It was a video game, DLCs, a traditional video game, a video game that you can respect, a video game that you can love. My thing is this, and DLCs and season pass are pretty much one and the same, but with the season pass, you're having to pay for the stuff and in a way unlock things. You gotta play the game to unlock it, which I don't, really mind. But with DLCs, it was you just bought it and then all that stuff was there. You had to play throughout the, the missions and stuff. But how most of these games usually do it with these season pass is that it's usually cosmetic stuff. So Fortnite, for an example, imagine if you went to go play Fortnite, right? And they said the only way that you can play it is if you have the season pass. So you're really not downloading a free video game and then, no. And then that's the thing where it's with Destiny, they're oh, you can download the game for free, but you have to pay for the cosmetics and the missions. And I'm bro, the one video game, Warframe, you don't have to pay for the missions. You can play all the missions that you want to play. The only thing, that you have to pay for is the cosmetics. And they give you basic cosmetics, but I'm bruh, I'm there for the gameplay. I don't care about no cosmetics, And so they changed it up, made it crap, and I'm bro, this isn't fun. And yeah, then they made it free, making it seem oh, it's free now anybody can play it. No, not everybody can play that game, especially when they don't have all the DLCs and stuff. And so I'm it doesn't even make any sense why making a game free if we're just gonna have to pay for it anyways. I don't get that. And so I tried playing it today when I was streaming. And yeah, it was all these missions that I had to do, but they was oh, the only way to do them is if you buy the season pass. And I'm like, bro, I don't want to buy the season pass. I'm not here for no season pass. I am here to just play levels. And the game's pretty much like, well, if you want to play the levels, you're going to have to buy the season pass. And so I was like, forget it. I don't have no reason. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm still kind of debating on whether or not I want to get this, like, new DLC that's coming out. But at the same time, it's like, it's not fun, bro. It's not fun having to, like, keep constantly buying. Then it's like they've doubled the prices of the DLC. And before it was like, you paid, like, maybe $30-$60 for the game. And then you would spend like $14 on the DLC. My thing is this, it's like I paid hard-earned cash for that game. I buy special edition, I buy all these different, and you mean to tell me I gotta put additional money into the game? And I don't even get like no like, oh, since you was a member that bought the game and you didn't download it for free and stuff, like, yeah, we're gonna have it where you get all this stuff, for free and things, because it's like to give back to those that bought it. But if you didn't buy it, then you downloaded it for free, then yeah, okay, cool. But like, I don't even get like why even. That's why I'm like, I really don't want to play the game, because I'm like, you're scamming your fans. You're scamming the people, the fans, the OG fans, the new fans. You're literally scamming the people, talking about, oh, if you want to play one of the last like DLCs that came out, it'll be available for a limited time, but after that, you're just gonna have to go out and just buy it. And I'm like, it's stuff like that where it's like they know how long the achievements take, they know how long those raids take, they know how long it overall takes to play that game. People ain't got all the time throughout the day unless you're a content creator. And I'm like, yes, I am a content creator, but I'm like, I also play other video games. I'm not just going to solely focus on Destiny. And that's what they think, like, everybody that's playing the game, it's like, we're just only, like, focusing on that game. No, there's people out there that's focused on other games. There's people out there that want to play other games, but it's like, you're forced to pretty much, like, play their game 24/7. If you're wanting to unlock missions, or complete the bounties and all that crap. And I'm like, fam, the bounties, I had no problems with. I'm like, if it came down to it to where I had to complete those bounties, I'm like, bro, that's the reason why I even want to play the game. But I'm like, you're forcing people to like pay money to, and I'm like, bro, it's not even fun. It's not fun playing games like that. So that's why I'm like, hey, you know what? It's not for me. And that's like the main reason why I don't really like it. I just feel like that Destiny is just one big scam. I'm like, that's like I was saying, it's like if Fortnite was like, oh, if you want to play the Battle Royale mode, you got to pay for it. I understand that there's that one mode that they came out with prior before that you have to pay for. But other than that, it's like the main mode in there, which is the Battle Royale mode. It's like you could play that for free. Warzone, you can play their Battle Royale mode for free. PUBG, like literally every game out there, you can play the main game for free. So my thing is this, why is Destiny, you guys are having it where the game is free, but you gotta pay for the stuff in it? That's a scam. It's like the one game that just recently came out, Crossfire X or something like that. And they're like, oh yeah, the game is going to be free, but you got to pay for the campaign. Then it's not free. You should have just had it where people paid money for the campaign. And then on top of that, I heard that it wasn't even all that good. So you're paying money for a campaign for a game that's not even all that good. Does that make any sense? No, it does not. So that's why I'm like, fam, it just doesn't even make any sense. It's like either have it where the game is free and actually free and not a pay to play free. Like, no, the game is like free. Like, my thing is, I feel like a lot of like companies out there has forgotten what the meaning of free is. Free is like when you like free samples in Walmart. Free is when they give you a free Red Bull from one of them Red Bull cars. But imagine if one of those like Red Bull cars were to come up to you, right? And be like, oh yeah, this Red Bull in my hand is free. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I will now take that free Red Bull from your hand. They're like, but wait a minute. If you want to drink the Red Bull, that'll be $3.99. Then it's not free. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you guys are forgetting the meaning of free. That's not free. That's having to pay to drink, okay? Or pay to play, pay to win. I'm like, you're overall paying. So the game isn't free. And that's the thing that I hate the most about these, like, quote unquote free video games. Like, Destiny 2 is not free. Like, honestly, I'm gonna title it that. I'm like, why I don't play Destiny 2 is not free, and plus why I don't play Destiny, because it's not a free game. It never it never has been, it never will be. I'm like, hopefully if they come out with a Destiny 3, I'm like, hey, look, have it where the game is free, we can play the missions, just gotta pay for, like, the specialized cosmetic stuff. I don't mind that. I don't mind paying for the cosmetic stuff, but have it where I can, like, like, if it's, and I'm not saying, like, no, like, colors, skins, stuff like that. Like, not, have it where it's like, oh, but now you gotta pay for the armor. No, don't do that. Don't do the armor, weapons, all that stuff, the base game, those things, leave it alone. But the colors, the skins, all of that, I don't care for that stuff. Give me the basic colors. But if it's like, oh, a color where your character is like changing colors and stuff, hey, I have it where I'm paying for that. But the levels is what I want to play. All right. And then, like, if you want to have it where there's some extra stuff where I got to buy it, cool, fine, whatever. But the levels, every gamer, I'm like, should be able to play the levels. But if I have to keep constantly giving you guys, like, are you guys going broke? Are you guys, like, losing out on your funds? I'm saying it just, to me, just doesn't even make any sense. You want people to play the game, but at the same time, they can't even play it. So that's why I'm like, bro, it ain't even worth playing. I'm like, I don't care. I honestly don't care for playing Destiny 2 no more. I really don't, because I was like, there's other games. I bought 2 games today. I bought Gravel, and then that fighting game called Sifu, and I plan on streaming that tonight, but I'm like, I don't care for Destiny 2. Destiny 2 is not even fun. Hopefully, with Sony buying it, they, transform that game into something good and do something, productive with it. But other than that, I'm like, bro, you guys are messing up with Destiny. I'm like, bro, I didn't even realize a game could get that bad. But, oh, it's bad, bro. It is very bad. And I'm like, nah, it ain't even worth. That's why I'm like, I don't even care for playing the new DLC, because I know it's just going to be another level, killing aliens, there you go. Like, but there ain't going to be, like, no, like with Destiny 1, and then I remember before they did that whole free crap with Destiny 2, Destiny 1 and 2, I literally would go back and just replay missions. And they had like the daily and the heroic and the strikes and all that stuff. I just keep constantly playing that stuff and just getting, armor or weapons or whatever, do the bounties and all that crap. That's when it was fun. Like they had like all that stuff free, like or you paid for the DLC and then it was playable. But now it's like, the game is free, and then you gotta pay for the DLC, plus you gotta pay for it. I'm like, nah, bro. I'm like, nah, that stuff is just, it ain't fun, bruh. It's not fun at all. I'm like, I think, like I said, with people that already had paid for the game, I'm like, I just keep putting additional money into the game, and I'm like, nah, bro. It's like, when they do those new seasons on, like, for an example, Call of Duty, when they did that new season, or when Vanguard had came out, and then they came out with the new map, they wasn't like, oh, you have to, I think that's how it was, like, you didn't even need to buy Vanguard, because they knew the main selling point was Warzone. And they knew that people are going to be like, I don't know how that stuff overall works, where it's like you can unlock weapons and all that, but I think, yeah, you overall have to, like, buy the new game to unlock the weapons and crap. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I'm doing that. But it's like, you're just, but then also like, nah, like I do have a problem with that, where it's like, okay, you buy the game, but you gotta buy the season pass. And I'm like, bro, I bought the game. Take the money from that. Stop having it where the game's like $60-something and things. I'm saying, like, you paying $60 and then plus me having the new console. So I'm not even spending like the, $59.99. No, I'm paying $69.99 for this game. I'm like, nah, take half that money and put that into the season pass crap. So I'm like, I'm not sitting here just buying, but I'm like, nah, bro. It ain't even, to me, it's like, it ain't even worth playing any of those games that be having like season passes and things. I don't even care for them no more. That's why I'm like, that's why now I've been heavily into like, games that I just overall gotta pay for, but the free games, I don't really care for playing them, because I'm like, the free games are crap. And so yeah, it's it's just PUBG. I think I heard PUBG is doing good, but yeah, they have it where it's like, you just pay for the cosmetic stuff and that's it, I think. But with this, I don't know, I have to like re-download that game and see what's going on. But other than that, I'm like, it ain't even worth playing. So But anyways, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. If you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 40 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. And make sure you use my supporter credit code for Epic Games, TMossBoss. And in the meantime, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.